Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Stern. I'm the founder and managing partner of Govtech Ventures, and we're back for another one of our weekly videos on Govtech go-to-market. And today I'm talking about something that's a little bit counterintuitive, and I see early stage founders grappling with it a lot. When you're early stage, you want to show range. The inclination is to show different cities, different departments, different use cases. It feels like momentum. It's like you're proving the product works everywhere. But actually, it's slowing you down in ways that are hard to see until the damage is done. Here's the thing. Every time you take on a slightly different customer, you're not just closing a deal, you're basically creating a new version of your company. New requirements, new workflows, new expectations, and now your team's quietly supporting 5 different products instead of just getting really good at one. That speed can kill, and it can kill your story with both investors and new customers. Because if someone asks, who's this for? And your answer is, well, we've worked with counties and we've worked with mid-sized cities and we did something with a utility once. And then there's this education thing that we're exploring. That's not a customer list, that's a mess. And honestly, for most companies, that's a red flag, not just to new customers, but to the investors who know Govtech. They've seen this pattern before and they know what it usually means. The product isn't tight enough yet, or the team is chasing revenue instead of building something repeatable. It raises questions that you don't want to be answering in a fundraise. Compare that with something much more specific. And if you've been following along, this is basically your ICP matrix in action. We work with mid-sized cities, populations between 50 and 250K, public works departments where the director has budget authority. They're running legacy software that's at least 10 years old, and they've already tried to solve this problem once and failed. That's 6 dimensions right there. You've got city size, department, buyer title, budget ownership, tech maturity, and prior purchase intent. And when you can describe your customer that specifically, that granularly, everything gets easier. Your sales process, your pitch, your implementation, and critically your marketing. Because your marketing should only be talking to that profile and that person, not cities broadly, not government broadly, that specific director at that specific type of city with that specific problem. So when they see your content, they feel like you're reading their mind, like this was made for them. That's what makes people reach out. Repeatability is the whole game early on. Because once you have a tight cluster of similar customers, your sales process gets faster. You've seen the same objections before, your implementation gets cleaner, you're not reinventing it every time, and your references actually land because they're relevant. When a new prospect asks, has anyone used this? You can say, yes, 3 cities, your exact same size, your same department, same use case. That's incredibly powerful in government. It cuts through the risk conversation almost immediately. So instead of chasing variety, you want to engineer sameness. Pick a lane, stay there longer than feels comfortable, get 5 of those, then 10, then expand. But if you try to diversify before you've built that base, you're just making everything harder. Sales, product, implementation, all of it. If your customer list is starting to look all over the place, that's your signal not to keep going, but to pull back. Pick your lane, run it. More next week.